Yes, sir.
I'm amazed, something about your face. It's like you cast a spell on me and I cannot erase it. Can we change the pace? I just need to say it. To act like we're okay, we being friends is crazy. Can I pull you to the side? Can you come go for a ride? I wanna take my time, face to face is what I like. I think you're something special. If it's worth it, you can slide. Just know I don't wait in line. Hope you don't trip on my pride. Don't knock yourself, I think you're cute. I like it when you're shy. You just my kind of speed, little baby, oh, you my type. We both ain't into parties, I'd rather go fly a kite. Turn something on, dim the lights. You playing, thinking you might. I'm just saying, only you the woman in my dreams, oh yeah. What I need, like you are my missing piece, oh yeah. It's a vibe in between us like a beat, oh yeah. How you like when we in between the sheets, oh yeah. I'm a beast, need to make you scream. Take a seat, I'll take you out to eat. Yeah, the way you need, just call me when you
Ooh,
need.
she killing it. She killing it. Lola Moons. You are now entering the Doja Room. It's your boy Doughboy Diesel. Feel the vibes, feel the vibes. Be back again. Okay.
What I need, like you are my missing piece, oh yeah. It's a vibe in between us like a beat, oh yeah. How you like when we in between the sheets, oh yeah. I'm a beast, here to make you scream, yeah. Take a seat, I'll take you out to eat, yeah. The way you need, just call me when you need, oh yeah. You and me from me to you, I'm truly saying.
Oh man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to the motherfucking Doja Room. Y'all niggas know what it is. It's your boy Doughboy Diesel once again. It's one of those days. Roll up, scroll up, get right. Y'all know what time it is, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all smoking on only the bestest of the bestest right now while y'all enter the Doja Room. Get right with me. So this episode here, I want to pick up right where we left off, getting right into it, because as I said, there's been so much going on. There's been a lot jumping off this week, even more by the day. I mean, shit, really, you just take your pick. But honestly, it's been a beautiful week in terms of how things is going for your boy. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's been a week of getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Bringing words to reality, and really making the things that are, you know what I'm saying, birthed in your head grow in real life to something physical. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about that today. It's all about that this week. And like I said, it's been plenty of us getting to it. Now, picking up from where we left off, it's been a lot of shit going on. And last we were speaking My boy, what's the dirt? I mean, sheesh. They've been on his head top. They've been definitely on his head top. A lot of tweets and deletes, but you know what I'm saying? To sum it all up, and like he said, I wish I had the actual tweet. And if I could find it, oh man, that shit would be. But it's like homie said, um, these Kendrick niggas, y'all are some of the worst niggas. And I don't know if we broke down. Did we break down the video? I don't even think we did. He dropped a video, supposedly going at some of the people that, you know, have basically been flipping the script, you know what I'm saying, completely, you know, trying to push this narrative that he's now some type of race baiting dude and shit like that. Like, it's niggas like these. And let me just share this real quick. It's niggas like these, though.
I didn't say the N-word for 20 years.
Bro, I could kind of tell.
So they taking this to say, you know, this is what happens when you let an outsider get too comfortable in our culture. What's the dirt? If you can't see why your comment was disrespectful, you have no place in hip-hop. We won't tolerate any form of disrespect or racism. It's time for all of these vultures to get out. You know, a couple months ago, he was a genius, this, that, the third. And, you know, it's crazy. What's the dirt? Did really good breakdowns up until Family Matters, and seeing the little crash out he's been on just reminds me of why it's important to have black keepers in hip hop. I don't care. It's sad. You got posts like these. Okay, what's the dirt? I don't hate you at all, bruh. I love the work that you do, but but how the fuck is this not a contradiction? Are you assuming that only certain types of people use the N-word? Didn't you just say you don't assume that shit? Please explain this. And it's like these type of niggas who are over here just making this shit way deeper than what it really is. And no, honestly, it's making this shit out to be way deeper than what it really is. I put this on one of the comments, you know what I'm saying? Because homie said that's what's the dirt. That what's the dirt guy just exposed himself as a culture vulture, and he did it in a Drake video. How ironic! You can't make this shit up. The nigga said, and then I said, like, you Kendrick fans expose yourself with no help on a daily basis. Y'all use the culture and race to weaponize it when you feel like it. Just a fan base full of hypocrites led by a hypocrite. We got to start calling a spade a spade. We got to start calling out what the shit is. And just because the nigga made a joke and said, "Oh," the nigga said, I haven't used the N-word in 20 years," and he said, "Yeah, you kind of look like it." Y'all niggas about to make this about race. How is this about race? Like, we gotta stop. Like, y'all niggas is, and it be these same niggas. Like I said here, the same niggas who go in, they act all high and mighty and Mr. Morality, and you know, they know so much better than you. They're doing so much better than you. They can tell you, but when it comes down to it, you niggas do dumb shit and play this race card when people, you know, rightfully so, put you in your place. You play the race card when people rightfully so be like, I don't want to deal with this nigga anymore. Or you're overlooked. You niggas play the race card. Y'all weaponize the culture because y'all do all of this in the name of the culture, but let's call it what it really is. You niggas are really mad. Like I said, he killed you niggas' daily talking points. He killed your daily talking points. They're done. So at the end of the day, I mean, why sit here and act like y'all niggas are what the culture is feeling when at the end of the day, y'all just a little bit disgruntled and feel like there's no way Drake could say the N-word 37 times and meant to do it, and he meant all these things. These are the same niggas who tell you, oh, 616, that's a Bible verse. That's this. It's Canadian Day. It's this day. It's that. It's like, nigga, please stop. Please. You as the niggas, y'all the same niggas dragging, like, stop. Let's stop. Y'all drag the same shit. If not worse, y'all are worse with this shit. So my whole thing is, why sit here and try to galvanize against this nigga when at the end of the day, it just makes you niggas look stupid. It makes y'all look dumb. That at the end of the day, it's pretty pathetic. Because, as you can see, and as homie said, he don't get this much pushback from Drake fans. He don't. It's like if y'all niggas have this issue with somebody being just as capable as your Lord and Savior, Kendrick Lamar. It's like y'all take issue with that. It's like, no, hell no, this shit is impossible. I mean, don't take my word for it. Nigga said it himself. This was a little tweet and delete. But, like he said, easily the worst fan base. Been on both sides of the coin. Receiving hate from both sides. It's easily 100 times worse with Kendrick fans. It's honestly not even close. It's not even close. And that's just keeping it a buck. You niggas are rabid. Like, this is the most you guys have been able to talk about Kendrick dragging this Not Like Us song. Like, every time Drake makes a move, you gotta drop a Kendrick lyric along with it. It's like, yo, y'all niggas this starting to get a little corny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, by the time Super Bowl rolls around, nobody's gonna want to hear that shit. Just saying. By the time Super Bowl rolls around, nobody's gonna want to hear that shit if he even performs it. You know, if he even performs it. I don't think he is. Knowing Kendrick Lamar, he's a weird nigga like that. So he might not even perform the record. I think it'll be far played out by then. But who knows? That's like his biggest record. It's like his biggest record. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I really think there's some issues that you niggas gotta get over. There's some soul searching. There's some things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas need to talk to your pastor. You need to talk to your mom, your pop, somebody. Because this is a sickness. Like, why do y'all niggas go this hard? Why do y'all niggas go this hard? It really doesn't make sense to me. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all do. I want to move on to this clip right here because I think this is a real important, and a lot of Kendrick fans need to hear shit like this. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick was putting out some of the most lyrical, the most conceptual, the most high-minded music in the culture within the streets of LA. From my perspective, and I know I'm not the only person who should be issuing opinions about this, but from my perspective, nobody was listening to his last like fucking 4 albums in LA. Right?
Outside, no.
Now, I guarantee there's people that I went to high school with, 40-year-old white people, who listen to Kendrick all the time.
No,
I completely believe that. But as far as the streets, it's been a cold 10 years for Kendrick, and he chose that.
Nigga said 40-year-old white people, and it's true. Y'all gotta start going. Well, I can't say that because at the end of the day, the same can be said for Drake, and the same can be said for most artists. That most of these people popping out to these concerts is the white people because they spending the bread. I'm not gonna lie, they spending the bread on that. But when it comes down to who's listening, who's keeping you in rotation, come on. That's what we talk. That's the conversation that we having right now. That's the conversation they talking about. And this is 3 niggas in LA right here.
Decision.
Sure.
Am I wrong?
For sure. He chose the route that he took. It was either like the underground pop star route or keep on feeding the streets. And he took that turn. And I think that he was like, hey, these white kids buy tickets, they buy albums, they support. I'm going to keep on drilling feast fans. But we never seen this Not Like Us Kendrick. Like, at least,
bro,
feed us a couple more,
bro,
before you go back.
Basically saying Kendrick don't drop bops, nigga. He don't drop bops like that. Why y'all niggas say he drops music that feeds your soul, feeds your consciousness. Even though, like I said, that Let the Party Die shit, like, it came and went. It came and went. That shit was trash. But we gotta really look at what's being said. Kendrick is not dropping bops like that to just keep himself in rotation, that there's just some timeless classics on that level that niggas is bumping in the streets. And they, like, you gave niggas, you know what I'm saying? What? You gave niggas Not Like That, Not Like Us. But niggas is tired of that shit now. They need another bop. Like he said, you gotta keep feeding these niggas. But Kendrick is not the bop nigga. He's not the bop guy.
There's not a bigger fan of Kendrick Lamar than my 57-year-old brother who's the white CEO of Indeed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who loves Kendrick. You know what I mean? Like, that's the target. Essentially, like,
Eminem crowd.
Accentuating your point. My brother don't even...
Why is this nigga busting down McDonald's like that in the middle of the pot? That's crazy. So, this is a ghetto-ass nigga.
A rap like that. That's who, like, Hamilton...
I really can't talk because we've been in the Doja Room busting down a couple of things. I was busting down the burger last episode. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't got time to talk.
Is the greatest actual project to be released in decades. That's who... But here's the thing, bro. I gave up as far as me actually listening to him a long ass time ago. As a concept, he's incredible. He's vital. I love the fact that he exists. I'm happy for every success that he achieves. I stopped listening, I want to say, after Good Kid, Mad City. Maybe To Pimp a Butterfly was the end of me really trying to slap Kendrick like that. There's no Black Hippie album. I was smooth.
It's like, here goes my childish Gambino, Kendrick Lamar, and fucking what's the other
Lupe
thing?
Fiasco.
late at night. Yeah, there goes my playlist.
Yo,
Yeah.
talk.
Kid Cudi.
When white girls come over and
Kendrick had about 10 years where exactly Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
I know he's super popular. I know a lot of white people who listen to him. I do not know any black people who listen to him. I have never, ever heard a black person talk about Childish Gambino. I'm going to be totally real with you. Kendrick.
We gotta be honest. Like, Kendrick is not who you listen to when you go out to party. Kendrick is not who you listen to. To some niggas, y'all wake up and listen to Kendrick. Kendrick, you gotta be in the mood for Kendrick. Hey, that's just being. I gotta be in the mood to be just listening to a Kendrick album, or you know what I'm saying. Like, I gotta be in that type of mood. Now, that's not to take away from you being able to make a timeless classic that you can constantly revisit throughout life. But is it being revisited as much as Drake's music? Nah. It's not that replayable. It's not that replayable. The niggas is gonna pop out, they gonna support you, but bruh, they don't got that shit in rotation like that. They don't got it in rotation like that. It's not that it's not hitting like that. Kendrick can drop some bops, as you can see, but that's what he chooses not to do. That ain't my fault. Whether that's in his ability to drop as many bops as Drake and be able to compete on the level of Drake, I don't think he can do that. I don't think he can do that. Now, if this is what Drake meant by round 2, so far, look, my boy is slowly turning the tables. He's slowly turning the tables. I'm telling you. If you niggas don't see it, I don't know what to, you know what I mean? Drake slowly turning the tables now. When this Kendrick album drop, we gonna have to see what it is, because at the end of the day, like I said, the West Coast gonna pop out. These same people gonna pop out and show out for this album. What the next couple of plays is gonna be interesting. But just on topic, niggas ain't playing Kendrick like that. Y'all gotta stop it.
Same shit. It just does not knock in the streets. And there is a part that throughout this whole saga has really kind of wanted to like revisit Kendrick's catalog and listen to it. But I'm gonna be real, like it's like such a snore fest that I can't even bring myself to actually like spend an hour on it.
Well, I think Childish Gambino.
Yeah, that's that's niggas is over here hitting me up. That's unfortunate. It threw me off. But Kendrick's albums is for those niggas who are just those niggas that you see spinning the narrative, these super liberal, pro-black niggas who are a majority of people in America, in the market. And as a black person, as a person who listens to music and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, the niggas that like him, they're not the niggas who go out to party and this and that too much, and they don't do all of that shit anyway. This is why they can sit back and be like, oh, this is degenerate music. This shit is like, yeah, I get it. All you niggas that hate having fun and hate niggas who have fun and shit like that, y'all niggas gotta realize we on this earth, we in this place to learn, to elevate, to vibrate at a higher frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't here to fucking necessarily revolutionize the way this shit is going. This is what we here for. Now, in the same note, a lot of these niggas is just some fucking phonies. Like, a lot of these niggas is just some fucking phonies. They just niggas who want to sit here and be like, yeah, like these Abba and Preach type niggas. We talked about these Abba and Preach type niggas. These niggas who sit here and look down and act like everything is beneath them. They too good to be doing this. They too good to be doing that, which is fine. But my whole thing is, you niggas be trying to paint this narrative and this picture about people who like to be human, who like to have fun sometimes, who like to skirt outside the lines. You got to understand that both type of people make the world turn. Both type of people make the world turn. You need a Kendrick Lamar type of person as much as you need a Drake type of person. A Kendrick Lamar type of person is going to keep the order, is going to keep the tradition, is going to keep things, proper and PC. But a nigga like Drake is going to push the bar. He's going to push the needle. He's going to go outside the bounds. He's going to go beyond expectations. He's going to change the game. Like, that's what you got to understand. Both people are two necessary sides of the same coin. It's yin and yang. It's night and day. Now, I know I'm out here getting a little high right now. We in the Doja Room, but stick with me. You feel me? Stick with me real quick. Stick with me real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you listen hard enough, we be spitting in here. But on some real shit, y'all niggas gotta realize, and who doesn't realize this the most is the Kendrick Lamar audience. Because the Kendrick Lamar audience are the niggas who look down and see the niggas like us who don't necessarily want to fit inside such rigid systems and ways of thinking. If you really think about it, the very things that these people fight against be the shit that they, perpetuate, like the way they be trying to move with themselves and try to force onto others. Y'all niggas trying to fight a system. Y'all to fight the system, niggas, pro-black niggas, this, that, the third. But y'all are trying to create this system within hip-hop, within your rules, to say what's hip-hop, what's this, what's not. I gotta be honest. When I was younger, I used to be like that. Maybe in like middle school, nigga. But what I had to realize is, if you can garner an audience, if you can cultivate a following of people who see your vision, who see your creation as art, my nigga, nobody can't tell you different. Nobody can't really tell you different. I'm just being honest. This shit ain't for the weak.
Only song that I've seen black people enjoy is that Redbone song, which is an amazing record.
I don't even know about that.
That Stay Woke. You feel me? Like, people like that song a lot, but other than that, not really. But Kendrick, Section 80, Overly Dedicated, Good Kid, Mad City, I love.
This is all before the last 10 years.
This is 2012.
Because
11,
listen,
10.
there was a time period in my life where I was way more outside than I am now. In Long Beach, when Good Kid, Mad City came out, The city was on fire. That was what people were listening to. I was at the skate parks. I was at the bars. I was at the beach. Everybody listening to that shit. It's like you didn't even fucking exist unless you were listening to that album.
1000%.
That was the end of that. Like after that, you get to Pimp a Butterfly. I see people talk about it on Twitter.
No replay value. That's for the scholars and the this and the people with the Grammys and you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar is the guy who's cool to say you listen to because he's saying all the black, you know what I'm saying, free my people, free the slaves type shit. You know what I'm saying? He's safe to stick with.
But in terms of it being the soundtrack to the street life in LA, hell fucking no.
Just like the documentary.
That pretty much. You know, like after that, yeah. There's a few
It
records
was
that
that, and it was like that second album, and then it was just like, but Game didn't ever sell out to that crowd. I'm just saying it was like that.
So you think Kendrick's a sellout?
Now, it's interesting because Damn was a really big album. So to see them not zero in on that album, I would like to hear somebody on the contrary talk about that album. But let's see what the comments is saying. And I did leave a comment on here because I said a lot of people jumping straight to race, but this man probably been working in hip hop longer than most of you. Most of you been legal, and is more knowledgeable about the industry than most of you. He has a point. So, like I said, Adam 22s know nothing about hip hop music or Kendrick's audience. Okay, says I'm from Cali. I remember getting my hair cut in the barbershop when To Pimp a Butterfly dropped. If you ever been to a black barbershop, you know all they do is crack jokes and argue sports and rap music. But that's what that music, that's the environment that music is made for. Most niggas is in barbershop trying to, you know, talk higher and smarter and act like all they know politics and shit like that. But how much of this album is these niggas bumping outside of the barbershop? How much of these niggas bumping, you know what I'm saying, besides having a dick measuring contest of how potent your hip hop knowledge is, which is a lot of that crowd in the barbershop. I mean, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are we really talking about? So it says Adam 22 thinks because he's cucked out his wife to a black man, his words hold validity in black culture. It doesn't and never will. Okay. These conversations have gotten so far out of whack, I don't even think y'all believe half the stuff y'all say. Said this isn't even a lie. Said I'm honestly glad Adam 22 supports Drake. I would feel uncomfortable if he supported Kendrick, knowing that this man is a degenerate as you can get. You shouldn't feel a type of way, I guess. Says, you getting paid to say nonsense. Shouldn't you be somewhere with your bitch getting fucked? Nigga, shut up. So I'm in California, and Adam gotta stop speaking on Cali. We love Kendrick here, and people go crazy when he drops. And I'm in North Cali. If LA niggas ain't listening to Kenny, then it's definitely then they definitely not listening to someone like Drizzly either. Adam just saying dumb shit as usual. I don't think he ever brought Drake into this conversation, but at least in this clip he didn't mention Drake, but he probably did. I don't know. It says Kendrick's audience is middle-aged white men. Said by a middle-aged white man. Okay. Does he expect us to believe 40-year-old white men? Okay. So here come the angry Twitter dick suckers to defend Kendi and say, what does a white boy from LA know? Another person said he stated facts here. How many black people say, hey, play that Kendrick song? I'm talking not like that, not like us. The evidence is a lack of people even playing him on Spotify. The evidence is on Billboard. I know y'all like to say numbers don't matter, but they in this conversation do, and why? Because Drake gives music for us to enjoy. It's that simple. He can rap as well about topics that are about the world we live in, but those aren't often the ones high on the chart. Alright, she got a point. A long ass statement, but she got a point. Exactly, Kendrick is a panderer. I second that. This nigga is pandering to you niggas. And I laid out how he's pandering to you niggas, but this is not true. In LA, Mr. Morale got one play. Damn went crazy, which is it's hard for me to believe that niggas wasn't spinning damn. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to believe that. To Pimp a Butterfly got one play, and Good Kid, Mad City went crazy. We listened, just not on repeat, which is what I said, and which is lines up to exactly what I feel like. But that's like 2 out of 4 albums. So, you know, maybe this one will be a more of a damn Good Kid, Mad City, you know, super bump side. But yeah, you gotta get that one a like, because that's basically my sentiments about this. Like, bro, I mean, y'all wasn't playing this nigga like that. Y'all popped out, y'all gave it a spin, but y'all wasn't bumping it like that. We gotta be honest. With all, I guess he said, with all due respect, as white people, I don't think we can formulate opinions on Kendrick being played in the streets. I guess. It's true though. Never heard King Kunta in the streets. Listen to this devil talking about hip hop is foolish. All culture vultures must be outed. And it's like anybody who speaks on Kendrick or the beef that's not favorable to Kendrick and who's also not black, it's like they're automatically a culture vulture. So you're not very bright, are you? He said, the fuck are you talking about? He just got off a fucking world tour. Again, y'all just be saying a whole bunch of bullshit without anything behind it but your love for Drake. Sure. I didn't know Kendrick was on a world tour. I fucking hate liars. Well, this is a little bit misleading, because this is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. This is what he just dropped. Then you put a picture of Good Kid, Mad City, his classic album. Like, bro, you gotta stop it. I fucking hate liars. That's not even the same album. It's not even the same album. This is You Not the Streets. So yeah, I mean, a little bit of a mixed reception on this, but still, I would like to hear an opinion that's not coming from pause on this little picture going on here. But I would like to hear from, you know, some people who had their feet to the ground when it comes to this topic, because I think it's pretty crazy. I think it's pretty crazy, and I think it's hard to believe that Damn wasn't being played in the streets and wasn't, you know, being bumped like crazy. So that one tweet I think that was the most accurate tweet or, you know, take on the whole topic. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I feel like. And to be honest, it's like I said, Kendrick's not being played like that outside of certain, you know, I feel like he might have thought he was going to revolutionize this shit and stuff, but niggas is too ignorant. Niggas is too fucking ignorant. So, moving on. Let's get on to the next topic. Because I thought this was interesting now. Ruby Rose dropped a tweet and said, "And for the record, I never slept with that man. Nigga paid for PR, not the pussy." Whew. So, Ruby Rose clarifies that she never slept with Drewski, stating that he only paid for PR, not the full package. Which then leads one to believe that when was the package for sale? That's crazy. Now, I think that's a bit wild. I don't think I don't think the relationship was believable to begin with, right? Like, I don't think we ever took the whole Drewski Ruby Rose shit seriously. It just seemed like, I don't know, like it was just weird. And if it was just a PR stunt, or I don't understand what it was for or what it was to promote, but I don't know. Maybe just to keep Drewski in the news or whatever he's doing. I mean, I don't think he needs the extra PR or that kind of PR, but it wasn't really like they was doing any skits either, so that's why it was confusing. Because at first we were like, is this shit a skit? Like what the fuck is it? But, you know, it slowly turned into, I guess, if you want to say, like, something deeper, because it kept going on. So then it turned into like, okay, well, these niggas really going out, like wait, like what's going on? Like, you know, are these niggas really fucking? Like, these niggas really getting it in? So, you know, it was a little bit confusing at first, but I don't understand why Drewski felt like he needed to do this. It just seemed like a weird move to me. And it was just out of the blue. It was just random. So it was just unbelievable to begin with. So, you know. So like I said, I mean, we did hear that she was on the bit of a expensive side. And with Drewski, he know, come on, bro. Like, all you gotta do is, like, fly a little joint out. Bro, there's too many bad joints out here. There's too many of these joints who know how to, you know what I'm saying, doll they self up. You know what I mean? Get they self looking right. Get they self on point. Like, it's too many of these, just some basic joints, nigga. Basic joints. Basic joints, nigga. Like, I'll show you for example. But basic joints can just transform themselves. It's 2024. Now, we gotta keep it a bean. Even my girl, Candace Owens, is looking right nowadays. Now, if you don't believe me, come on. Come on. My girl was looking hurt back in... Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. When she was young, and that's the back... How you look worse when you was young, ma? But nah, come on. But Candace nowadays, come on. Come on. Come on now. We'll bend that over. Hold up. Come on. Come on. You feel me? Candace nowadays, like, it's 2024. Like, anybody can, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do all that, nigga. You see, come on. Come on, nigga. You see how she, bro. Look at, come on. She was real Michelle Obama-ish. You know what I'm saying? 2008 Michelle Obama. That's what that's what y'all girls be saying. That's what she giving. That's what she giving. She giving 2008 Michelle Obama. Now, look what we doing right now. Look what we doing with it right now. We bending that over. Come on. You know that. You know that. We don't care what the body look like down there right now. She can have a fatty or not. We bending that over. Y'all know it. Y'all gotta stop playing. So this is what I'm saying. Like, Drewski don't gotta. You bring a little basic joint. Pop her out to the city. Let her see the lights. Let her cross a couple of bridges. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I bring them to the city, and I ain't flying them out, bitch. You getting on the bus. Them bitches came. All I would have to do is take a bitch over the Tappan Zee Bridge. That's the Cuomo Bridge now. Take a bitch over to George Washington that night. Take her to the city. Hit a couple of restaurants, come back. You straight. You in there like swimwear. Really, you was already in there once she crossed one bridge and seen a sign that said you are now in New York. She was already in there. You was already in there. I was already in there. I don't know about you niggas. I don't know how y'all play y'all game. But come on. You feel me? Yo, this is what I'm telling you. It's easy nowadays. You ain't got to do all that. But, Drewski, get you a little basic. Go back to the basic joints, which is most likely what he did. Went back to the basic joints. Went back to the joints who appreciate you spending a little $1,000, not 500,000, not a milli. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? They was bugging out. So, now what else do we got on the shit? We got a lot going on. We got a lot going in. Now, I did see, I skipped over this. I ain't talk about this, but did we even talk about my boy Shannon? Did we talk about this shit? Now we got two topics when it comes to Shannon. We got two topics when it comes to Shannon now. If you've been under a rock, Shannon Sharpe, you know what I'm saying, supposedly went live while he was getting it in. Me and a very few other people kind of said, you know, that's kind of weird. Like, how do you go live while you stroking, you know what I'm saying? Now, I done did a couple of things. I done been in a couple of positions, you know what I'm saying? Pause. I done been in a couple of situations where, you know, you inside some guts, and you fuck around and call us. You know what I mean? FaceTime a joint. I'm not gonna lie. That has happened to me once or twice. Most likely twice. But the important thing is I didn't blow up the spot. The next thing is that's FaceTime. You can breathe on your phone and accidentally FaceTime a nigga. Or butt dial a nigga. But going live, nigga? I ain't never went on live and just seen the inside of a nigga pocket. I ain't never joined a nigga's live and just, you know, seen a nigga sleeping because he just, you know, might have tapped his phone while he was. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all phones don't lock after a couple of. Maybe if you on Instagram, I don't know. Maybe your shit stay on if you on Instagram or on certain shit. But going live, so that sounded kind of sus. You know what I mean? So he dropped this. First, he tried to say he was hacked and this, that, and third. Then he came out with this statement here.
Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely, extremely private. And to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon, Shay Club, Shay Nightcap, ESPN. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a little. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself. Not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities. But to have your most intimate detail I'm gonna call my sister. My friends reached out. But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone. Staged.
What? Why do you
Came
feel
in,
like
I
he
threw
had
my
to
phone
say
on the
it?
bed. Engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so all of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, and he said, you're on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says,
How the fuck this shit keep skipping back like that?
I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped.
Now, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I guess. I guess Mason Kim, they made some comments about it. Basically calling the whole shit, you know what I'm saying, staged. Which, come on. We gotta be, yeah. I mean, we gotta keep it a buck. Like, I don't really see the shit happening. So let's just jump to this real quick.
On his show, and he's like, basically, everybody talking about me. I don't really care if it ain't Joe Rogan or it ain't the Kelsey. Everybody else is underneath me, so I wouldn't pay attention when nobody say. Only person I would listen to is Joe Rogan or the Kelsey brother. Once a white man is the only person that you would listen to. Again, Shay. Sometimes I think about what you said.
Put your glasses
on. You can't go live without pushing like 4 or 5 buttons. Nigga capping, bro. You gotta push like 4 buttons to go live. You know how you pocket down somebody and you be like, oh,
I called you by accident.
Yeah, because you had to get a joint. You pocket down a lot. Pause. It's just you hit the button live. You gotta go to Instagram. Then you gotta go to.
Oh wait, he breaking it down because I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even remember how to go live. He breaking the whole shit down for you niggas.
You gotta go to live. Then you make sure that you sure you want to go live. 4 things to go live, and to me that was go viral in a little minute. And he's like, "Yo, let me go viral." Cause look, let's check out the whole scenario, Erica.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck him not going viral in a little minute. That nigga is tired of you niggas calling him gay. And I'm not gonna lie. He's a little zesty, bro. No nigga wears bags like that with a combination of the people you choose to bring courtside. Nigga be bringing them, the gay ass nigga, his stylist, some gay nigga with him courtside. From the dog, my nigga. The dog was what got me. It's just like, nah, bro, you too big. You too fucking big to be walking around with that dog. Like, nah. With the tight ass fuck, nah, bro. The way you hopping out the Jeep and shit, no, bro. Come on. So, to me, that's why this nigga dropped that shit. Come on.
Look, first of all, I have a few things to say about this. The vocals is too clear. How you hear it that clear if you right not next to your phone? Sound like he had a mic, Larry was telling me. Sound like he had the earpiece in. It's mad clear. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. Secondly, you go up and apologize, but at the same time with your apology, I told you I'd get it in, man. I told you I'll get it in. So you're apologizing to ESPN, everybody, then you're bragging. Thirdly, you say, you know who? Cat Williams, he said, you ain't gay today. Why you gotta make an announcement you ain't gay? If people say you gay, whatever, I don't think you need to make an announcement. I won't think a lot of my career, people be like, hey, Cam is gay, Cam is gay. And I'll be like, bring your mother around and see what happens if you bring your mother around or your sister. Let's see how gay I am. Get an announcement that I'm not gay. I'm not saying Shannon Sharpe is gay or isn't gay. I don't care what his sexual preference is. I think this whole stage, you know what happens after that? You talking about, oh, y'all crashed the site, all my merch sold out. All of a sudden, now all the merch sold out after you on IG Live grunting. So I told you. Yeah, man, I think this was a ploy. It's a Ponzi scam.
Nah, son. Yo, what is wrong with these niggas? Look, the nigga is definitely a mook nigga, bro. He's Gezzle. He's Gezzle, okay? He's Gezzle. I'm sorry, nigga. That nigga is Gezzle. It's okay, nigga, but you gotta stop staging these, like, nah, nigga, we don't want to hear. I didn't even listen to all, because I'm like, nigga, I can't even really hear nothing, but I'm not trying to hear it either. Like, the fuck? I didn't even really hear it like that, but I'm like, nigga, I'm not about to turn it up, try to listen, play it back, rewind it. No, nigga, fuck it. I didn't hear it. I can't hear this shit, no. But it's like, nah, bro, like, who does that? Like, how do you go? Like I said, bro, I've never joined a live inside a nigga's pocket, bro. Inside a nigga's jeans, pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never, no, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's like this nigga said, you gotta press like 4 or 5 buttons before you even turn on a live, nigga. Wait, do all of this shit. Like, nah, come on, B. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I think that should be making mad noise when you go live too, nigga, anyways. We gotta be serious. And then how long was the live? How long was the live, nigga? Like, come on, bro. We gotta be honest. But I'm not gonna lie. It seemed a little staged. Okay? It seemed a little staged. Either that, or there might have been you know what I mean? Might have been another nigga in the background in the cut somewhere. I don't know.
But if it worked for you, it worked for you. But that's my personal opinion. This was a Ponzi. Me and Big Church was talking about it. All of a sudden, you apologizing, bragging, merch sells out, not gay. It's too much going on in one Instagram joint.
Let me see y'all.
I feel that. Thing is, it's there, Michelle. Look, man, I don't know if this whole shit looks stay like you was talking about, right? You talking about me, really?
What did he say?
He ain't gonna say my name. He ain't say his name, but in that way, that's be like he ain't talking about niggas. But after, I did a little shit on my gram, I was having fun with the pause about the situation, and shit kind of went viral a little bit or whatever. So the next day he comes on his show and he's like, everybody talking about me. I don't really care if it ain't Joe Rogan or it ain't the Kelsey brothers. Everybody else is underneath me. So I wouldn't pay attention when nobody say only person I would listen to is Joe Rogan or the Kelsey brothers. Once again, the white man is the only person that you would listen to. Again. Shay. Sometimes I think about what you said.
Your glasses
Put your
on.
glasses on. If it ain't the Kelsey brothers or Joe Rogan, I ain't listening. He ain't saying ma or your
Nah,
name that.
that shit
Ice
is
is
crazy.
colder when it's white, baby. The ice is colder when it's white.
But he basically tried to say everybody else that was talking shit about it is beneath.
Nah, nigga, cause that shit, like, bro, you don't, it doesn't happen. It just don't happen, bro. Very few lives I've been in where niggas can just be like, oh, I staged this shit. Like, how did you stage this shit? Like, I mean, how did you accidentally do this shit, nigga? There's no way you accidentally, like, nah, bro. Come on, we gotta be honest, nigga. We gotta be honest. You know what I mean? Like, niggas are slowly starting to call a bluff. You feel me? They slowly starting to call a bluff, but I'm sorry, nigga. There's no way you ain't. Look, it's too many signs, nigga. It's too many signs. It be leading up to some gay shit. I'm sorry. The red flags is there.
He's basically saying everybody black is beneath him.
Yeah. You said
Heard you. We
heard you loud and clear. And I'm not being funny. I'm just asking the question.
it is SHA.
Shay.
But it's Shannon. It's short.
Yeah, but Shannon, like,
But
why
where
don't
this
just
with
be
a
Club
Y?
Shannon? Like, Shay?
Yeah, Shay. I'm not gonna hold you. Shay is dumb moist. Pause. But that shit is mad soft. Like, when I first heard the name, I never even tuned in really until the Cat Williams shit. I probably tuned in for certain episodes. But I never really watched a full episode until the Cat Williams shit because I'm just like, why is this nigga's... My bad. I don't know why I'm still watching that shit. But I'm like, why is this nigga's name Club Shay? Like, that, pause. Like, pause, my nigga. But why is the name Club Shay, nigga? What'd you pick that name for? Like, why? So that, you know, that whole thing, that was a little confusing to me. That was a head scratcher, not gonna lie. So while I was over here trying to, you know what I mean, figure that out, and I seen the dog, and like I said, bro, it's just the signs. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, you sure? Like, you can. It's 2024. You can say what you gotta say. It's 2024, bro. You can say what you gotta say. You can do what you gotta do. Nobody gonna be mad. You know what I mean? I just think that, you know, it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. We gotta start calling a spade, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Don't want to hear. That's what she said.
Moments ago, Cameron and Mace respond to Shannon Sharpe, who last week was upset that they claim his accidental IG Live incident was staged. All right, now for those who may not know, last week Shannon Sharpe went viral after he accidentally went on IG Live.
Yeah. I mean, he basically going through what we just went through, but I think that shit is a little weird. You don't, you know, hey, Shannon, you definitely a little moist. It's all good. It's all good. You're definitely a little moist. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. Like, it's cool though. It's cool though because, you know, whatever you like, whatever you be into, if it's some freaky shit, you know, I mean, I'm not necessarily gonna knock you too much, but you know, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. Let's move on to the next topic because, you know, I think, well, I did want to talk about Shannon also, you know what I'm saying, with this shit
Ricardo
right
luck
here.
by accident, so I would have been on time.
This was a
but the
little
fact that
weird.
We had to wait for the tow truck and them to bring the Slim Jim was the reason for my delay in getting to the hotel a little late. I'm here now.
Let me ask you a question. You go when you go to ESPN, you have people pick you up from the airport?
Yeah.
No, you don't. When you do inside the NFL, you have people pick you up from the airport?
Yeah, at the beginning.
No, you don't. So I'm just trying to figure out why with your show would you choose to take that route when you don't take that route for ESPN and
But I
Inside the
do.
NFL?
I wasn't lying. I'm dead serious. When I fly in the Philly, I had somebody pick.
This is a little weird. Look, because I would say the same people that tout this Kendrick Lamar, you know, this super pro blackity black. They're the same people that highly support, you know, Uncle Shay Shay and you know, all his Shay Shay goings and things. But you gotta keep certain conversations. You gotta keep certain conversations within closed doors. Now, I'm a strong believer that some people need to be embarrassed. But this, you don't have to do this. This is not necessarily needed. You know what I'm saying? And then right after this, we got the alleged him leaking and doing all the bullshit, which he might have did that because the way this was looking was a little bit crazy. That could be another reason why it was staged. This was looking crazy, and it made a lot of people start thinking that, you know, the hero was slowly starting to become the villain. You know what I'm saying? You get successful enough, you start to see yourself become the villain, as they say, or if that's how it goes, I don't know, but I really think that at the end of the day, this is a little bit of who Shannon already was. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not gonna lie. I stand on people that are grifters and, you know, don't have any real and it might be a little bit off topic, but the way the nigga just, you know, slid over to the Lakers with LeBron James and started wearing the colors, and, you know, you'd have thought he was a fucking Lakers fan all his life, the way he was laying down commentary on this shit. I mean, some legendary commentary in moments, yes, but nigga, you ain't do your 6 years. So I look at people like that a little sideways already. Like, okay, nigga, like, you just a bandwagon ass. I don't know. Bandwagon niggas, I look at a little sideways. Like, you niggas don't really have no loyalty. Y'all don't even care. Y'all just, you know, it kind of shows your nature. It kind of shows your nature in a way. It kind of shows that you're one of those niggas who will jump ship if it seems like you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, drown or have to save or do more work to save the people around you, or to, you know what I'm saying, educate, in this case, the people around you. You one of those people that'll jump shit. You definitely one of those people that'll jump shit if shit get rough, shit get shaky. You one of those people to jump shit and go to the winning team. You know, like a Kevin Durant ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like that, Shannon Sharpe, Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's a certain thing about your character and your nature that I just feel like, you know, you got to keep an eye on. So when this nigga did this, and you just, like, basically, I mean, I don't really even got to play the rest of the clip. You already see how the nigga talking to a grown-ass man on, you know, a platform with millions of people. So it's not too much to say. But, I mean, I don't know. I maybe the money and shit like that is starting to get to Shannon, and this is just a theory, but perhaps that leak was because of this moment right here. And I don't think a lot of people was really rocking with this moment. I don't really think a lot of people was rocking with this moment. Now, a lot of people was defending Shannon Sharpe. Like I said, you're going to have that crowd who's going to, defend homie to the end. But let's see what the people were saying out here. First, let's see. It says Ocho snaps back.
You have your way of doing things. I have my ways. That's it. We gonna be successful no matter what. I always remain my authentic self. I've been a little bit, but I ain't gonna bend too much. I have to change who I am.
Okay. Somebody said, why he do that shit live? Nigga said, trashed him? What the fuck are you talking about? Like a true unk, he gave him a lesson in professionalism, words of wisdom on how to be better, how to be a better businessman, and not just a business. Okay, relax. And at the skip shit, was an entirely different situation. Did Ocho disrespect Unk? Let me see the original. Shannon trashes Chad Ocho Cinco live, but didn't have the same energy for Skip Bayless. Okay. I mean, yeah, he's not going to have this energy for Skip Bayless because it's more of like he is talking to him like a Unk. But at the same time, one thing I don't like is people who try to break you down and belittle you in front of a crowd or in front of company or in front of the outside. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't understand that shit like this makes us look weak. It makes us look ununified. It lets the enemy see, oh, okay, these niggas ain't on one page. These niggas ain't on one accord. These conversations are meant to be held behind closed doors. So y'all love to bring Skip up just to bring him up. What does Skip have to do with this situation? Please inform us. It says because it shows Shannon's hypocrisy. No, I think this is the wrong hill to die on. This shit don't got nothing to do with Skip. It says the context of this is Ocho always telling Unk to put him on with big shows, but he has the logic that can be against the grain, so he shows him examples of times if he was on those programs, he'd be causing friction. Chad is proudly cheap, and that's fine, but arrive on time. I guess whatever. But I kind of get it, I kind of don't. You know what I'm saying? You said a little bit there, but like I said, I kind of get it, I kind of don't. You know what I'm saying? We in the Doja Room, we lighting up, man. Light another one up, man. Said, was Skip late once in their entire time together on Undisputed? Said Shannon was late and Skip didn't cook him live on TV. Hello? That's fair. That's fair. Nigga said, oh, what you got? I do need a little proof of that. I do need proof. He said, I knew this was coming. But yeah, like, he did the most. Like, he did the most.
God damn it!
I need that soundbite. We need that soundbite. We ain't gonna hold you. But so Shannon's point was that Chad's transportation preferences don't override the contractual obligations. At the point that the driver threatened Chad's availability to arrive on time, he should have mitigated it. And Shannon's not wrong. He is wrong. Because he's wrong with, it's a time and a place for everything. I don't know, is this person black? She looked like she might be one of those uppity blacky blacks. But, okay. It's taking too long. Hold up. Yeah, she might be black. But my thing is, y'all can't be on one hand, the super cultural, intellectual, for the people, not for the degeneracy, this, that, the third. It's time to let the party die. Y'all can't be these niggas and then at the same time be a detriment to us. Because like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. You can't just sit here and embarrass a nigga on live TV in front of millions of people. Got the shit going viral. So, like I said, but it's a theory, but might be the reason why, you know, we get a little glimpse into who Shannon really is, but, you know, I don't know. I think we seeing some shades of him that we not really, you know what I'm saying? We not really used to. That's why you can't glorify and idolize these people too much. It says Unc was right, but I also love what Ocho trying to do. Okay? Deep down, he wants Ocho to have the same goals and approach that he does. But life after football for Ocho has been doing what he wants and when he wants and how he wants. That's goals too. I mean, hey, you a multi-millionaire, got tens and millions of dollars and in retirement and nothing to do? Shit, I guess so. But at the same time, as a people, that's not a move that I would make. Similar thing happened the other week when they had Cam on Nightcap. Unc tried to school him on the need to put aside your wants at times in order to be professional at work and in a team environment. And Cam didn't want to hear it. He wanted to remain his authentic self at all times. He and Ocho don't get it. If you want those big checks and the maximum number of opportunities, then people have to know that they can rely on you to show up and do the job properly. If you want to do your own thing all the time, that's fine. But don't complain when you miss out. I mean, it's true words, but like I said, and not to beat a dead horse here, but you know what I'm saying? We see where the problem is. So, you know what I'm saying? He need to tighten up. Don't let the money go to your head, you know what I'm saying? Because it's seeming like it's going to your head a little bit. You gotta calm down, my boy. You gotta calm down, okay? So, we're gonna save the politics talk for another episode, but let's get into, because we still getting new things going on with this Diddy case. Now, let me just go on here real quick and pull this up. Now, apparently TMZ dropped some footage of the official arrest of Mr. Combs. Now let's see this. No sound. Officers pulled up out the cut on his ass. Yeah, come step with us, brother. Yeah, yes sir. Took him right then and there. Walked him out in handcuffs. Damn. Right out the front. So that's the footage of your boy Diddy. He popped out, and you know, we get to see that. But there's been no real updates on the case except that I think he's went for a second appeal, but didn't get it. But we got one lawyer or one former DA who is going to explain to us just how screwed this man is. I see it.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. It's a multi-count indictment against Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy. Well, this case is going to go the same way as R. Kelly. And what I mean by that is look to the fact that there will be no plea. Sean Combs is going to prison, and it's just a matter of how long. Why do I say?
My boy said he not even getting a plea. That's crazy. For you not to even get a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? They coming for the jugular. You know, it sounds like they trying to take you for everything you got. Shit. I don't know, man.
Say that as a former prosecutor, because when you look at the indictment and you read the specifics of it, the U.S. government, the U.S. District Attorney's Office, the U.S. prosecutors, what they've done is they've built their case. 6 months ago, we saw Sean Combs' properties get raided. It's outlined in the indictment. I say that because a grand jury has now just released a racketeering conspiracy charge against him. Why is that a big deal? Grand juries typically consist of 12 jurors who's already heard evidence viewed in the favor of the federal prosecution, meaning the U.S. Attorney's Office, goes before at least usually 12 jurors to say, is there enough here for us to bring an indictment, i.e. charge, in this case, Sean Combs. So they've already got a review of the evidence, and they said, yeah, it does. And not only that, multiple counts, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in sex trafficking, forced kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Now, that's a huge deal because what we know from the last 6 months after they raided his properties, they were looking for videotapes, they were looking for phone calls, they were looking at any physical evidence to put this together, and it looks like they have it. What's the difference between the feds and the state? State attorney's office, i.e. local, you get arrested, local police department, sheriff's office brings the charge to the prosecutor's office, they review it, and they move forward, meaning they still have to build their case. Here, when you're talking about a U.S. attorney, they've done their investigation. It's different at the federal level. When they charge you day one, they're going into court and saying, we're ready to go. The only plea, in my opinion, is going to be conditioned upon Sean Combs going to prison. He's going to be sitting right there next to you. And why? Because when you look at this, they reference and they talk about the witnesses that they have. Hotel workers, people from his businesses, friends, associates, sex traffickers. They don't plead with this type of specificity when it happened. Supervisors, security, household staff, and go into the illicit detail of what he orchestrated to match the racketeering charge. That means for 6 months, the feds have at least done work. The U.S. attorney had enough to take it to a grand jury. The grand has come back and said that, yes, criminal acts were committed. In my opinion, don't get it twisted. Even Puff Daddy doesn't have enough money to make this go away. Keep in mind, the U.S. Attorney's Office is the biggest, strongest, and the wealthiest law firm in the world. He's not going to buy his way out of this. In my opinion, as a former prosecutor, they're not going to accept a plea or a fine. He's going to be looking at prison time. The only is when and for how long. That's what his defense attorney is going to do.
Yeah, because these niggas is not trying to hear anything about him getting bail, the $50 million package, and even the former HSI agent that I was listening to earlier today. I mean, that was the most elaborate package that he had ever seen working in his field. And like I said, that was a $50 million package. They weren't playing around with the bail, but as you can see, they don't care about that. They want to get this man arrested. They want to make a point. They want to, put this man under the jail, and it's obvious. So it's like he said, this is only a matter of when he's going to jail and how long at this point.
Hear him in the press. He'll come out. They'll plead his innocence, innocent until proven guilty. We get it. But when you're a defense attorney and you look at the possible witnesses who can bring it together, and by the way, those civil claims that he settled don't mean anything. That those non-disclosure agreement going to apply to a criminal charge. And why do I? Because the feds are going to say, hey, that's great for your settlement. And it says it's a non-disclosure, but guess what? You're going to be my first witness, and you are going to testify. And does he really want to have a trial and air this out nationally? But this exposure, you cannot take this in front of a jury because they're going to leverage. They're going to give him a plea, but if he goes the distance, then he's going to get hammered. At the end of the day, I think this indictment is too specific. It goes for too long, and most importantly, they have too much evidence and too many witnesses for him to get out of this thing. I think
over 50 witnesses.
One of the biggest icons in the
or
hip-hop
49
world
witnesses
is going to be doing prison time.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much to say when it comes down to that. I mean, it's sad that, you know, another pillar, I feel like, for, you know, black people, black American dream, and you know, just black culture in general is about to be taken down. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it's crazy. Shit, Mike got out of here before they tried to do it to him. But it almost feels like you can only be but so successful in a way unless you conform to a type of lifestyle. But it is sad to see, and not to say that I feel sorry for the man if he has done these things. I mean, at the end of the day, he's innocent until proven guilty. But it's a sad thing to see for black people as a whole. And at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. It's just, it should be, I don't know. It shouldn't be things like this going on. And we should have a more unified front. Not to say that we should be protecting him, but we should be doing the right things and be on one mission right now to understand the importance of our positions. And it seemed like, for the most part, if the shit is true, you know what I'm saying, Diddy didn't understand the importance of his position to the full extent. Because when you're in a certain position like that, I feel like you need to look at it like, nah, I need to be alive. I need to be free. I need to be constantly working, constantly changing lives and changing things for the betterment of people or children that look like me or mine, to be able to thrive in this environment that we built for ourselves. Now, he was very much about that, you know, he had built revolt and shit like that, but it became obvious that, like I said, he didn't fully understand the gravity and got distracted by certain things and didn't understand the gravity of his position. So that's why it's important for us, when we get certain positions and titles, and we become certain gatekeepers that can open and close doors for people, you just got to keep shit like this in mind, like, especially when you black. Now, I don't want to turn into one of these niggas we was just talking about, but this is how you got to do it if we gonna do it the right way, you know what I'm saying? Certain niggas got to understand their position and understand what they holding up. Cause this nigga, if the kids don't got what they got and do what they do, and I guess that's why, on some real shit, he always made it so they had to go out and get their own and build their own. And I know this personally, just because maybe he's seen something like this coming. You know what I'm saying? But it's still important that we take the shit, the blessings that we got, like, serious. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take shit like that serious. Now, I talk my shit all the time, but one thing I'ma always do, if I am given a chance to shape culture, be a leader in culture, be a gatekeeper in culture, I'm not gonna sit here and play with that position and take that shit lightly. Everybody's welcome to have their fun. Everybody's welcome to live their life, but we gotta be understanding that we only serve a greater machine and a higher power at the end of the day. We a cog in the wheel, no matter how big. So it's about this progress and making the rest of us thrive. You know what I'm saying? And with that, that's where I'm going to leave it. That's a good outro, right? I hope y'all was rolling up, getting right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to finish the rest of this. But it's been a nice, calm little episode, I think. And we're going to save the political jive for another episode, because y'all know we be going deep with that. So this, we going to keep strictly hip-hop for my hip-hop enthusiasts, my hippies, all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been your boy Dope Boy Diesel. I want y'all boys to check out all things prosperity right now. You know, I got the project around the way. Check out my boy Fly High Drew. I'll send y'all links to that. And links will be in the description if y'all want to check out the music, things like that. But Vibes and Highs coming soon. The music that you be hearing the last couple of episodes is straight from the unreleased project, first full-length album. And yeah, I plan to make it special. There's going to be a little bit of everybody on there. Still working on it a little bit, still doing some touch-ups, and I think I want to add a little bit more on there. But yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. And we're going to be getting to it. I appreciate you niggas coming out to the Doja Room, stepping into the Doja Room with your boy one more time, rolling up, getting right, getting yourself comfortable. But now it's time to get y'all asses back to work. It's time to get back on your mission, on your purpose. And yeah, nigga, you lit one up, you know what I'm saying? If you at work, you already know what I say, you know what I mean? I hope if you take your little break, you know what I'm saying, you do what you do. You know how I go. Just don't get caught up in the gym. You got to make this bread. All right? So, this has been your boy, Dope Boy Diesel. It's the Doja Room, and I'm out, niggas.